My name is Sandra Horton. I am located in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Herstory TV and the Herstory podcast. This is Gertrude Macha here in beautiful Wellington, New Zealand. And today I am graced with the presence of yet another fascinating lady coming to us all the way from Canada this time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sandy, tell everybody your full name, where you're based, how old you are, and share your story with us today.
Wonderful. Thank you, Gertrude. My name is Sandra Horton. I am located in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I am 57, almost 58 years old, with lots of story behind me. So today I would like to share a little bit about what I call to design, own your leadership story.
Wow.
Thank you. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, wow, that is amazing. Not many of us even know we have a leadership story.
Right. It is true. And I think the most interesting learning for myself is that through my life's journey and my transformation during my master's in leadership program almost 7 years ago, I became very clear that I had a leadership story that I didn't own or really truly know until I awakened to my true truth of who I am as an individual.
And I guess that is the starting point. So what was the wake up moment for you?
It was a really innocent conversation. And I think sometimes in life we have those moments. And it was called an unresolved story. Innocent, truly innocent. And what happened is that I was ported into a place, a safe space, that guided by two amazing women, I felt safe enough to reveal my story that I was a sexual assault survivor at the age of 10 years old. In that awakening, I knew who it was, where it happened, obviously when, and my life became completely calm and I was at peace. But I had suppressed that for over 34 years. Powerful, powerful awakening.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess sometimes as a child, when you've had these traumatic experiences, it gets suppressed as a way to just survive what has happened, correct?
Yes, that is correct. And I really do feel, because even up to that awakening, I was very much externally focused. I was very successful in my career. I was always driven to be a change agent. I'm an executive coach, courage catalyst, many names that I've been given throughout my time. But yes, it was that profound moment that everything just shifted and pivoted. And that's why I do what I do now.
Wow. Wow. So now you're helping other people to find that juice, that source. Mm-hmm. Is it a process? Is it a program? Tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. Thank you, Gertrude. So from this awakening, what I realized in the essence of individuals, if we don't awaken to our inside, and look inside, and then pivot to look outside, we're not fully aware of our true leadership story. Who are we? What is our lens? Where do we come from? What are our limiting beliefs, our mental models, the patterns of, for my situation, I can only speak my truth from my heart center, was the patterns of victimization, codependency. So what I am now passionate about is helping particularly women leaders, women executives, women who want to take their leadership to that next level, but there's something missing. Maybe there's an element that lacks the self-confidence, the self-talk, the self-sabotaging ways may still be there, but it shows up in their leadership. So this is a way for them, it's a process, a roadmap to go back inside and arrive by answering specific questions that are unique to them, that they arrive at their own unique leadership style. And it's their leadership story that then they can take and achieve their daring goals for growth. Because that's what I did. And it's very powerful when you allow yourself to go inside and journey.
Now that must be very, very powerful, because now you're talking from a position of strength,
Yeah, correct.
where what could have been a weakness that would define you is transmuted into
Yes.
your biggest strength. I love that. I love that. And it is, I know they say in Africa that we go through the challenges we go through so we can become teachers. My grandmother used to say that every single thing that happens in your life is part of your tools, so you can help and empower someone else. So if you were to go back to the younger you, to that little girl who had gone through this experience, or the younger woman who discovered that there was a point in time in your life where something happened, based on what life has taught you, what 3 pieces of advice would you give her?
That's a great question. Thank you, Gertrude. Because it was interesting. I just have to share, my daughter turned 21 today. So it's a beautiful, blessed day.
Happy birthday.
And it was interesting because we were chatting about that. I asked her, what have you learned through my own sharing of my story? And I would say to myself as well, I would say that words are very powerful. Challenge yourself to look at the words you use to describe yourself. Are there words that perhaps limit your potential? Where do those words come from? How do they influence you every day to attract, to manifest? Challenge your thoughts, challenge those thought process. Chris Argyros talks about the ladder of inference, where we take in information, we process it, we unconsciously start to then make assumptions based on our beliefs and our values. We then act and we respond, perhaps in an emotionally intelligent way or not. As an emotionally intelligent practitioner, I feel my greatest learning I would offer my younger self would be awaken to those overreactions emotionally, because they're anchored somewhere and there's a reason we can learn from them. That's a really powerful thing. I've just got 2 more. I think that if it's fine with yourself, Gertrude.
Yes, sure.
That I would learn to lean and to lead yourself forward. Set your own intentions, set your goals, and learn to register on what I call our heart signals. Those are those inner workings, those inner signals, that intuition that gives you that bing, bing, bing moment that we're like, okay, what is happening for me right now? And as a younger woman, I may not have been as aware. And so doing emotional intelligence, I think, for any age is so critical, because we become aware of that in order to shift. And identify your core values. What is driving you and your behavior? Pay special attention to that. Is it kindness? Is it generosity, gratitude? What is it that makes you unique? And find ways to invite that into your world. And lastly, in being an authentic leader, in stepping into your own leadership story, to be authentic, it's about relationships. It's not about power. So be open, be mindful, meditate daily, and invite new things into your life, because that will make you a very powerful inside, beautiful being, to be open to others, to learn and to grow. And I think those are really important keys that I would offer myself as a young girl back then, that I've shared with my daughter. And I'm seeing her thriving because she learned earlier on what's important within herself, so she can be of service, but also follow her dreams to reach her daring goals for growth.
Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. That is just absolutely beautiful. Some real nuggets that people can take away today. It's really important. And so Your leadership philosophy, let's talk a little bit about that so I
Sure.
can get inside your head and understand how you.
Okay. I love you, y'all. It's great. You're welcome. Come on in.
What is your leadership philosophy?
I have a very strong belief in that at all times we are leaders. We have to step into our own personal power. I firmly believe in transformational leadership, meaning that we all can lead by example. And that's going back into knowing your values, knowing your beliefs, knowing your thinking and challenging yourself. The other thing that I would champion for my leadership would be being very open to others, being
Mhm.
open to explore what other people feel, the thoughts, the impressions that you have on them. And I do apologize a little bit just with the emotions behind me. So I may have to go off video if I see my daughter go back and forth with her girlfriend. So my apologies for that.
That's
But
okay.
I do believe transformational leadership is the way forward, just knowing
Yes,
yourself and being that for everyone else.
that sounds amazing. So I know that you are speaking at the Herstory Online Summit, and
Yes, I'm
you're
so
running.
excited. Thank you, Gertrude.
We're excited to have you, but tell us what you will cover in your workshop so people get a little bit of an.
Absolutely. I'm just going to stop video for a moment.
Okay.
Are the way that we love Zoom and we love COVID. It's
We
just a
are
place.
we are mothers who have children and we have
Yes,
dogs,
yes,
we have cats. It's been really
yes.
interesting doing these interviews.
You know what? It's yeah. I could share so many other stories. So, Gertrude, can you please reframe that question because I got a little bit distracted. I do apologize, please.
No, it's fine. I said you're going to be running a workshop during
Yes,
the Her Story Summit. What will
yes.
you cover? What is the title of your workshop?
So I'm very excited for this workshop. This workshop will cover and give women the opportunity to actually complete a process that helps them identify where they are actually at in their own leadership story.
Mm-hmm.
So it will be very exciting. You're going to walk away with some areas going, should I explore this? What does this mean to me? So it's very, very practical. And so I'm really excited to invite every woman who is wanting to know themselves, to step into their leadership, into their own personal power, to achieve their daring goals for growth. Because when we know ourselves intimately on that inside out, our
Yeah,
leadership can grow.
I love that. We are so happy you are part of our community, Sandra. We are
Thank
so
you.
looking forward to hearing you speak. And thank you to everybody who tuned in today. These are the amazing women who are stepping up, using their voices, not just to empower themselves, but to empower others as well. So if you haven't registered to attend the Her Story Online Summit, go onto our website. It's the herstorycircle.com. We still need a few more speakers, so register to speak as well. And Sharon, thank you so much for this amazing interview.
Thank you, Gertrude. And I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow.
Take care, everybody. Bye for now.